Okay, so just to get a heads up, right, so Jay, so because this is your second one, you kind of know your way around a bit now.
Right.
Sean, how far are you? For example, do you have a MetaMask wallet yet?
No.
Right. Okay.
I tried doing it, but I don't seem to be able to get past the first bit.
Right. Okay. So depending on where you are, the first bit is basically you need to go to Google extensions.
Yeah. I think I've downloaded the I did that bit.
And then you got the MetaMask wallet here.
I got the fox face.
Right. So then you should, on the top right, you should have the fox. And then when you click on it, you should see something like this. Or you didn't get that far.
Well, the bit where it says welcome back.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Okay. So when you first install the extension, what you will get, you'll be a web page will open, and it will give you it will basically walk you through the process of setting up your wallet.
Okay.
It will either say recover your wallet or set up a new wallet. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
So
okay. I think it's got here the recovery words or something, because there's a thing here that doesn't make sense. I'm guessing that's the recovery.
Have you already got the MetaMask on your mobile, Sean?
I've got it on my mobile, but I didn't set it up because you had to use HVT to set it up, and I don't know, and I don't have enough HVT to do it through the hyperverse.
now you're talking about something totally different. MetaMask doesn't need hyperverse to be set up, so you need to be going in fresh. I would suggest that you set it up on your PC rather than your mobile.
Okay.
Because it's not secure on your mobile, because if anything happens to your mobile, then you're stuffed. You're less likely to be hacked on a PC than you are on your mobile. So you said that you got the 12 key security phrase, didn't you? But you didn't go beyond that?
No.
Right. So I would suggest that you start from scratch on your PC. So you download the Google extension.
Okay.
And you go through the steps that you mentioned. So basically it would say welcome, something like that. It would give you the option to recover your wallet or start a new wallet. And it's crucial that during the setup process, it will ask you, it will tell you to set up your backup key phrase, which is going to be 12 words.
Okay.
You must write it down at that time. You won't be able to get it later.
All right.
And you have to write that down on a piece, basically don't do it on your mobile, don't do it on your computer. So you have, do it on in a booklet that you're going to keep safe. It shouldn't be in any way, it shouldn't, you don't take a picture on your mobile. You don't have it on your PC. It has to be written down somewhere. And then you put it somewhere safe. I always say have a duplicate copy. More than one, 2 different rooms in your house at the minimum, one in your house and one in another trusted location as a backup as well. So once you've set up your key, so basically you'd be prompted to choose a password, then after that choose a key phrase. If you started the process on your mobile, you can start again from scratch on your PC.
I've done that. It's done. It says that I've passed some tests. We've re-entered the words in numerical order.
Okay, so you've done that already then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it would ask you to do that. So when you write it down somewhere, that they will ask for you to put it in a particular order. Okay, so you've done that stage. And did you write, where did you write it down?
On a notepad.
Okay, that's cool. Right, so once you've done that, you probably get continue or something, and you would then have the option to log in unless it's already logged in.
It's got me a window saying what's new, details, data, hex. Like a function type, exact input signal.
Yeah, okay, so that's a kind of update, so you can read that.
It looks like a web address. Sorry, not web address, like wallet address, sorry. And it's got token, and I think it looks like an Ethereum symbol.
Right, so maybe what you're seeing,
and then it's got token out, token in, and it looks like an Ethereum, and then it's got token out, and it's got DAI.
Right, so what you now see, is this what you now see? I'm just logging into my one. Is this what you see?
No. It hasn't reached that far.
Okay, so is it a splash window in front of the web page?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it giving you any instructions or it's just giving you information?
Let me see. We now provide you with more insights on data tab and confirming smart contract transactions. You can now get a better understanding of your transaction details before confirming and more easily add transaction addresses to your address book, helping you make safe and informed decisions.
Okay.
So I guess it's just an information window.
Okay, so if you close that window, you should see this, or if you don't, you should, on the top right, you should see the fox.
Okay, yeah, I think I've got that other page, the first page that you showed me, where it's got 0 ETH and then got buy, send, swap.
Right, okay. So now what you're going to need to make a note of at this point is, you see here on my one, you've got the 2 squares, one behind the other.
Hang on, let me, today's Zoom.
So basically at the top, it should say Ethereum mainnet, and then it should say account 1 below that.
Ethereum mainnet. Yeah, I've got that in the top right hand corner.
Right, and you see where it says account 1?
Yeah.
Right, so you see the squares.
Yeah.
So you click on that.
Okay.
And then that's basically put it in your clipboard. So if you open a text document on your computer, or basically somewhere where you can paste it, because here you're not going to see your full Ethereum wallet address. It's just going to be an abbreviation of it.
Okay.
So when you click on it, if you paste somewhere else, like open a Word or text document and paste it, that will be your Ethereum wallet address.
All right.
So let me know when you've done that.
Don't forget to top up your account there, Albert.
Say that again.
Don't forget to top up your account.
Yeah, I'm going to do it after this meeting. Yeah.
I'm on the line as well, Albert, just so that you know. It's Bev.
Bev.
Hi. I'm actually I'm following what you're saying. So I'm actually at this point at the moment, and I've just copied my MetaMask address.
Okay, cool. So
shit.
You're planning to buy today as well, are you? Or
hopefully, yeah. It's just trying. I just get a bit nervous when I transfer money from one exchange to another. So I'm hoping you're going to go through that again, or go through that today.
Right. Sean, are you up to date? Have you pasted that Ethereum wallet?
Not yet, because the screen is on full, I can't minimize the damn thing.
You're using your computer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, just minimize your web browser. If you can't see the button, you might be on full screen. So just press the escape button, and then that will make the menu bar visible.
Okay.
Got a couple of new people in the room. Hello, Dami and Evans. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've chatted to you two before, so welcome. It's a little bit. It's basically a technical conversation at this stage because a few of us are going to be buying some NFTs. Well, I say tonight, 3 o'clock in the morning UK time. So let me know if you're here to buy NFTs or if you're just here to get a bit of basic information. You can text it if you don't want to use the mic.
Okay, I think I've pasted it.
Right. So you've pasted it into like a text document or something.
Yeah.
Right. So keep a note of that. Right. So now that you've got your wallet address, like I said, keep a note of that. Now, for the sake of the people that have just arrived, because they're here because there's been a kind of security breach in OpenSea, and they're probably here to get a bit of guidance in terms of basic security, but that would be relevant for all of us. Okay, so Damian Evans, do you currently have a MetaMask address, or you don't have that at this stage? If you just let me know in the text. Okay, and what about you, Evans? Okay, okay, Evans, I'm not sure if he can hear me. Okay, cool. Right, so I am recording this, so I have explained it already, but I just say it very, very briefly. Basically, what you need to do is you need to, the way that you get MetaMask on your computer is you go to the Google Chrome, but basically you can Google the word Google extensions. Right, so if I just do, so hopefully you can all see my screen.
Yes.
So from the Google Chrome store, what you'd be looking for is something called MetaMask. And you need to make sure that you choose the right icon, which is this one here, the orangey fox. And then when you click on it, well, I've already got it, but you would install it. A quick tip, by the way, I use the Brave browser as opposed to Google Chrome because it is more secure than Google Chrome. Oh, I've got 3 people trying to get in. Oh dear, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that for those who've just come in. Yeah, so what I was just explaining is when you go to the Google Chrome store, you install the extension and make sure it's the right one, the MetaMask. You can see here is, well, look at that. That's 10 million users. Okay, so once you've got that, you will find that you have it in the top right of your browser. Whether it be Chrome or Brave, I prefer Brave because it's got extra security. Like I said, I have recorded this, but basically the steps that you go through initially is it will ask you to set up a password, and it will ask you to set up, it will give you a 12-word key phrase. It's very important that you write it down in order, because as soon as you write it down, when you click on the next tab, it will ask you to put down the order of the words, how it asks you for it. So say, for example, you've got 12 words, 1 to 12, it will say which is the third word, which is the seventh word, etc. So you must get that right. And it's crucial that you don't write those words down on your computer. It has to be on a piece of paper, something that's offline. That way, if your computer is ever hacked, they don't get your key phrase, because obviously once your account grows in value, you definitely don't want people to have a backdoor into your MetaMask wallet. And the second thing is, I highly recommend that you don't have MetaMask on your mobile phone. It's best to have it on your PC. Your mobile phone is way more vulnerable than your desktop computer, but whether it be a Mac or a PC. Right, so that's just a very quick explanation of what I've been saying already. Right, so in the context of security, because not everyone here is buying an NFT later on today, if I go back to MetaMask, the thing with the vulnerability that's been discovered with OpenSea is what's been exploited is the fact that, let me just go to, what's been exploited is the fact that by default, once people connect their MetaMask, they tend to leave it. And what you need to do is get into the habit of logging out of your MetaMask. So let me see if anyone's got any questions in case I missed anything. Okay, yeah, right. So once you're logged into MetaMask, this is how it looks. It shows how much Ethereum that you've got in it. And in terms of basic security, there's two things that you should be doing at all times. Number one, where you see the icon at the top right, you click on it, and then you have the option to lock. And then that makes sure that you have to put a password in to get back in. That's the most basic level of security. It's tempting to leave it logged in, don't do that. So I'm gonna log back in again. Just put my password. So now I'm logged back in. Now, the way MetaMask works, it links to various websites that use the MetaMask wallet. So in this instance, we're talking about OpenSea. So Sean, this should be relevant to you. What you need to do as your next step to be ready for tonight. If you go to OpenSea.io, let me know when you're there.
Do I need to do this as well, Albert? Sorry, Bev.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Let me know when you're both ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so once you, and make sure you are in the right location. It has to say OpenSea.io. The way that scammers work is they will do a website that will look identical to the real deal, but the website extension will be different. So it might say OpenSea.com or OpenSea.org. It has to be OpenSea.io. So be sure of that. Once you go to the site, what you need to make sure you're logged into MetaMask at the time. And then from OpenSea, you will see the last icon on the top right looks like a wallet.
Yeah.
So you click on that wallet, and it's giving you the option to use various wallets to link with OpenSea. You have to do that in order to sell any NFTs that you've purchased. So if you're going to sell your NFTs on OpenSea, the first step is to link it to the site. And also if you're selling as well, because if you're selling an NFT, it has to link to your MetaMask wallet, because even when you sell, if you think of it in terms of eBay fees, you have to pay a fee in order to create a listing for your NFT. So in this instance, we're using MetaMask. And for the purchase that we're going to be doing later, the LilHippos are only available. They said that they will only accept the private purchase via MetaMask. So what you do, you click on MetaMask, not any of these others. You click on MetaMask.
Yeah.
Again, now this won't come up if you haven't logged into your MetaMask. So so if you weren't logged into your MetaMask, you just get the circle going round and round and nothing will happen. So you make sure it's ticked, which it probably will be by default. Okay, so you're both up to date with me at this stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just click next. And then you see connect account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you click connect. And then it says it's connecting. And now my wallet is linked to OpenSea. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I've done that, if I go to, for example, if I go to my profile, and if I go to collected, so the NFTs that I've already purchased, they're listed here. So bear this in mind. I had disassociation totally from OpenSea. Which I'll say, not only was I not connected, but you see, it was like a fresh connection. But even though it looked like a fresh connection, it remembered my old connection. So it's gone straight into my account. So it still sees the NFTs that I've already purchased. Now, so to protect yourself, so if you're not ready to sell and you want to be sure that you're not being scammed, there's two levels of security. Well, there's three. Well, there can always be more, but I'm using two at the moment. The last stage that I'm going to be using, but I've been a bit lazy today, is I am going to link it with my Ledger cold storage wallet, but I haven't done that yet. I've looked at a couple of YouTube videos. It looks fairly straightforward, but you know, I'm not going to be able to guide anyone until I've done it for myself. So I highly recommend that you get yourself a hardware wallet. Ledger and Trezor being the best ones. But like I said, I haven't done that yet, so I can't show you how to do that yet. So anyway, so let's just for Sean and Bev. So later on tonight, when you do your purchase and you go back into your OpenSea, you may see like a generic placeholder representing the LilHippos. So they will look identical. But then when you refresh over a period of time, I think it takes about 10 minutes to half an hour, then you will see what LilHippos you've got. You don't get to choose, it's totally random. So when you mint it, you get what you're given. It's totally random. So I didn't choose these two, they were random.
Can I ask a question, Albert, just quickly? When you go into OpenSea, are you not supposed to create an account or anything? Is it just because I've connected my wallet, but do I not create an account? I've got explore and create on the front page. Do I not do anything there?
So you can create an account generically to have a nice user ID, etc. But I haven't.
It's not necessary. Okay.
I haven't used that method. I did it by linking with my MetaMask, which is why I don't have a name. I'm sure there's a way for me to customize it to give it a name, but I haven't bothered. And at this stage, because I'm not selling my NFTs yet, I'm quite happy to be generic and not that easy.
Anonymous. Okay.
Yeah. So when I'm ready, I'll figure out how to customize it to get a nice fancy name, maybe an avatar or something. But I'm not fussed at this stage. Yeah. So I didn't go into OpenSea directly, create an account. I've done it the other way around. So I'm pretty sure if you were to go in and create an account and then link it with your MetaMask wallet, then it would have
That's fine. I didn't know if that was important to do prior to this stage, but it's fine if you don't have to. All right, thank you.
Important. Right. So anyway, so once you've purchased your NFT later, when you've finished, if you go back to the wallet, I always get confused which tab. No, it's not the wallet. You go to you click on the icon and you see you've got log out.
Yeah. Before we get to there, on OpenSea, it says here, add funds.
Yes, because you would need to add funds if you were selling your NFT, but we're going to come to that later because remember,
if you're selling, you add funds.
Yes, because you need to do that to do any transactions.
Okay.
Yeah, but the way you add funds is you're not going to do it in OpenSea as such. You're going to do it to your MetaMask wallet. So you're going to be putting Ethereum into your MetaMask wallet, And because you're linking it to OpenSea,
It would go.
will see how much you have in your wallet. So you will see that if you go into your MetaMask, it matches exactly what you see in OpenSea. And that's the vulnerability that people have been taking advantage of, because they, whatever that backdoor is, they're able to see who's got a load of money in their MetaMask wallet. And whatever method they've used, they've extracted people's Ethereum from their wallet. So for your safekeeping, once you've done it, that's why I was saying that you click on your profile image, because that'd be an image if it's customized, and you click log out. So that gives you a certain level of security, okay? But in addition to that, what you should also do is within MetaMask, and in the Bitcoin Billionaires group earlier, I forwarded a quick TikTok video by Crypto Wendy, and the extra level of security that you can do is within your MetaMask, you click on the three dots, and you see here, you've got connected sites. So what I did today, so this will be relevant. Oh, there's another person. So there's two, goodness me. Yeah, so what I did today was I followed her guidance. Sorry, those of you who've just come into the room, this is being recorded. So whatever you've missed, if you reach out to me later, I will send you a recording. So don't worry about what you've missed. Okay, so so the extra level of security is, besides logging out of OpenSea, in your MetaMask, if I go back to it, sometimes it responds a bit slowly. You click on the three dots and you see you've got connected sites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you click on that and it will show a list of the sites that you're connected to. Now, I normally have about 8 sites that I'm connected to, but I disconnected them today. So, but I took a print screen so that I can remember what I've got, because, you know, with this MetaMask, you tend to forget what you've been using, because I'm doing a bit of, you know, staking and all those bits and pieces on some sites, and you tend to forget about them. And that's when it dawned on me about how dangerous this could be, because if suddenly a vulnerability appears on something else that you've almost forgotten you've got, someone could empty something from your MetaMask wallet and you won't even be aware of it, because you kind of forgotten what you've got. So I took a print screen, and that's why now only OpenSea is visible. So what you do is you click on the bin to get rid of it, you disconnect it. Now there's no connection between OpenSea and my wallet. But if you remember, I was able to reconnect, and it remembered my wallet address to give me the ability to connect to OpenSea again. So basically, sorry, who is that?
I was going to say, so once you've done this, in order to get back to that bit, you need to open MetaMask first, then go to OpenSea.
So to reconnect to OpenSea. So basically, the other thing as well, remember I was saying that is, even if you're not connected to any sites currently, make sure that by default you always log out of your MetaMask, and you do that by clicking on the icon. You click lock, and you see now I have to log in if I'm going to do anything. So while I'm logged out, I don't have the ability to connect to any sites. So so now I can go through the process again of linking to OpenSea. So first I have to log in. So I'm logged into my MetaMask. And then from here, if I go to the OpenSea website, which, as I said, you have to be very careful. Make sure you're on the authentic site, which is OpenSea.io. Once you're happy that you're on the right site, you go to what looks like a wallet. So now for everyone here who's just joined the room, this is what you're going to see if you're linking to OpenSea for the very first time. So you click on what looks like a wallet. You have various wallets that can be used to link with it. For those of us who are buying LilHippos later on today, it can only be MetaMask. So if we click on MetaMask, and again, if I wasn't logged into MetaMask, I'd just get a circle going round and round and nothing will happen. I think you get an error message. So it's asking, it's giving me the option to use MetaMask to connect with OpenSea. I click next, connect. I'm now linked with OpenSea again. So that gives you a nice level of security to keep you safe. And as I mentioned before, because OpenSea remembers my wallet address, if I go to profile, it remembers who I am and I can see my collection. So with regard to this stuff, does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay.
In fact, 1 minute, Albert. Just go back to your MetaMask again and just show me how to come out of that, because I missed it twice.
Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from OpenSea first, and then I'll disconnect from Thingy. So
Yeah.
as I said,
I've got the OpenSea one. I've done that already.
okay, so just for the sake of anyone new, so to always log out when you finish doing whatever you're doing on OpenSea. So I'm now logged out, and then on your MetaMask, you click on the the Chrome extension, and then from here, there's 2 stages, because we want to make sure no one from OpenSea is able to hack our account. So you click on the 3 dots, and then you look at connected sites.
Delete that, yeah.
And whatever connected sites you have, you delete it. But as you saw, when you disconnect it, you don't have to fear. When you go back to that site with that wallet address, it will remember it. And then after you've done that, you click on this icon here, and then you click lock. So just to show you, so the icon, can you see that?
Oh, yeah, I've got it now. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't see it before. Yeah.
Lock, and then that's it. You're logged out of MetaMask. So yeah, so that's basic instructions that would apply for everyone in the room. So what I'm going to talk about now is just relevant to anyone who's planning to buy NFTs later this evening. So there's a few of us in the room now. Can you give me a 5 if there's anyone else here who's planning to buy LilHippo NFTs later, just so I can get a sense? Or if it's just, okay, so.
Sorry, how much is it? How does it work? I haven't got a clue. So this is the first time. Sorry, my name's Val. This is the first time that I'm actually jumping on. So I'm really interested in NFTs, but I ain't got a clue.
Do you know anything about LilHippo?
No.
Okay, right. So what the basic stuff you're going to need is this is the site. So if you go to lilhippo.io, LILHippo.io. Now you have to be careful because interest is growing in this project. A couple of people have set up some fake sites to scam people out. So make sure you go. Actually, I'm going to paste it into the chat so I know that you've got the right site. So bear with me.
Yeah, I was just about to say, could you paste it into the WhatsApp chat, the Billionaires WhatsApp chat, please?
Oh, okay. Give me a second. You don't see the chat in this. Oh, you're using a mobile or something, is it? Or
no, I'm on my laptop.
Okay. Give me a sec. Your name's Val, you said, isn't it?
Yeah, Val Charles.
Okay. Where's my WhatsApp gone? Bear with me. Okay, so I've just put that in the billionaires group.
Thank you. Yeah, got it.
Okay, right. So this is the project. So to give you a bit of background, I was told about this by Denise. I was ignoring it at first because she first posted it in the billionaires group and I didn't really pay much attention. So basically, she's been part of a Clubhouse group for several months. Just in case anyone hasn't heard of Clubhouse, it's an app that started on Apple, now it's on Android devices. And when you download it, you can have various conversation topics. And the one that she joined was basically a crypto conversation thing. They talk about crypto. And the person who runs that group, which is called The Rundown, he decided to do his own minting. He lives in LA and he runs a marketing agency called Rundown Media. And he has connections, you know, he's got Hollywood and music connections. He did some of the marketing for the Fast and Furious. So yeah, so he's kind of like, he's got decent connections. So what he's doing is he's got a kind of vision to, you know, because of the popularity of NFTs like Bored Ape, etc. Those kind of things, people who know their way around NFTs, they've been hoovering up opportunities. So what he's been doing is purposely slowing down the process to give ordinary people a chance to get their hands on these NFTs. So rather than doing the normal thing of releasing them all in one hit, he's been releasing them in batches. And tonight is going to be the 5th batch. At one stage, he was doing it every 4 or 5 days. Now he's doing it every once a week. So today's one, next week is another. Listening to the Clubhouse conversation, it looks like, you know, he's been raising the price slightly all the time. So the very first one was $100. The second round was $200. The third round was about $250. The fourth round was about $275. Plus you have to add gas fees as well. It sounds like he's going to try and keep the price close to that this week and next week, but beyond that, who knows? The reason for that is demand is growing. And so far, some people have been selling already. He recommends, and I would personally say the same as well, you shouldn't be rushing to sell them because it's literally just 2 weeks old and he hasn't even kicked in his marketing project yet. But just to give you an idea, one of them sold within the last couple of days for $8,000. So, you know, demand is picking up. And, you know, on one occasion when I was in the Clubhouse chat group, you know, you had a kind of like recommendation about the project from Ludacris. He's a rapper who was one of the stars in Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. So, you know, there's, you know, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's going to be interesting once he decides to kick in properly. Anyway, so, right. So as you can see, there's a countdown of 6.5 hours. Oh, someone else is trying to get in. All right. So there's a countdown of 6.5 hours, which is basically 3 o'clock in the morning our time. So I've managed to get some on 2 occasions now, some for myself, some for my kids. So I have a target, so I'm going to try and get in again today as well. But again, he's trying to minimize the opportunity of people with deep pockets to hoover everything up. So it's slightly random. Sometimes he releases, because basically when you give your MetaMask wallet address and you go back to his site, which I'll explain shortly, it would give you the option of buying anything from 2 to 4 NFTs. Now, but I don't think he's going to do 4 again. Last week he did 4. That was the most he's ever done. Up until then, you had the ability to buy either 2 or 3. But because demand is growing, I suspect today is probably going to be either 3 or 2. You won't be able to buy 4 on this occasion today. So another thing is that he doesn't let if you're going in with a fresh MetaMask address, you have priority over someone who's already bought some. So, for example, me buying some for my kids, you know, I've got them to create their own MetaMask addresses, and they've been able to buy with my help for themselves as well. So yeah, I like the way he's doing it. He's given people a chance to get in before, like I said, he's slowing down the demand to give people a chance. And I really like that about the project. Does anyone have any questions at this stage?
So could I ask, what do you fund the MetaMask wallet with?
It's with Ethereum.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't already have some in your wallet, depending on where you transfer it from, you may struggle to get it there in time. For example, when I tried to do it from when I tried to do it from crypto.com, there was a 24-hour delay, but when I did it from Coinbase, it was almost instant. So it depends where you've got your Ethereum at the moment. Again,
Can you do it from Binance?
Yeah. Wherever you have your Ethereum, you can do the transfer. So depending on the policy of that exchange, there may or may not be a 24-hour delay.
Yeah, okay, because I've got Coinbase, so what I'll need to do, I need to transfer by some Ethereum.
Yeah. But take gas fees into account. So again, I don't know the price he's going to sell for today, and that's partly why you need to join his group in Discord, because that's where the conversation is.
Okay.
And also, although that's good, I actually prefer staying up to date in the Clubhouse group.
Yeah.
Because that is literally live conversation. So it's like when the time for minted comes, because tonight there's going to, he's had a 2-hour window historically. Today he's only going to open up the door for 1 hour. And so when I'm listening to the Clubhouse conversation, I can keep track of what he's doing, and you know, I can know precisely when he opens the door and says, yes, you can buy your NFT now. I'm just going to show you. Let me just open my Discord for those of you who don't already have Discord.
Yeah, this LilHippo, is it on the App Store, or do I have to go into Google?
What, LilHippo?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. LilHippo, that's why this is such a good opportunity. We're not buying it from the open market. We're buying it directly from the person who's created them. So basically, the reason why this is such a good deal for us is that we are all buying it for a fixed low price.
Yeah.
We're buying it, last week I got mine for I think about $275 plus gas fees. And yeah, so now gas fees are unpredictable. What I say to people is have an extra $100 on top just in case. It doesn't mean it's going to be $100 in gas fees, but you don't want to miss out on an NFT because you didn't have enough to cover the gas fees. So far, we've been lucky, and that's actually partly why he chooses 3 o'clock in the morning UK time, because at that time the gas fees tend to be low. So so far I haven't paid anywhere near that, you know, but it's good to have it there just in case. And obviously, if you don't spend it, you can transfer it back to wherever you had it before. So if you do have that buffer, I would suggest that you have some to spare. I remember, Jay, when you bought your 4 last week, you put in a lot on top, and you know, you didn't touch it, did you, Jay?
Correct. The gas fees were extraordinarily low, so I've got enough now for today's purchase.
Exactly. Yeah. And so yeah, this is the Discord group. So up until today, the way that we were, because basically what happens is that, again, because it's allocated, you will send your MetaMask wallet address to him. He will then add it to a whitelist. And then once it's on the whitelist and you go to his website, when you click on his website will recognize your wallet address, and then you have the ability to purchase. That's why you have to go through the instructions that are given. So, but now the instructions are slightly different, because what's been happening is that now that it's getting more and more popular, you've got scammers trying to cheat people out of their NFTs and their Ethereum. So last week, a couple of fake, this is the actual person, the rundown, a couple of fake people were messaging people and cheated people out of their Ethereum. So to avoid that happening again, what he's doing now is he's doing it directly to his website. So the instructions are slightly different. I haven't done this process yet, so Jay's ahead of me. He's gone through the steps, so I'm going to be learning with the rest of you for the next stages. But yeah, this is the Discord group. Sorry, who was that? Oh, there's someone trying to get in. Sorry, was someone about to ask a question? Okay, yeah, so for the person who just came in, I think it was Victoria. I am recording this, so yeah, you will be able to catch up on some of the information. If you're planning to buy an NFT this evening, just in case it's a bit too late for you to get the guidance on how to do it, there will be another round on next week on Monday. So anyway, going back to the Discord group, let me just have a look, because previously there were instructions on the steps that we would take to buy these. Let me have a quick look. LilHippo talk.
You go back to the Hippo site, Albert, it will tell you there.
Yeah, okay, right then. I was just looking here because, okay, so it looks like maybe because it's not being done through Discord now, they don't have a breakdown of the instructions, so it's just on the site. Okay, so, right, so as I said, Jay's ahead of me now, so you'll be guiding me.
Click on that, how to mint the LilHippo, that's it.
Okay.
And just fill out those details and copy and paste your MetaMask address there.
Yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, it's fairly straightforward, isn't it? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, right, but don't forget, you have to do the background stuff beforehand. So, well, actually, no, no, you don't have to. You can actually do this stage first, but then just make sure your MetaMask wallet has the funds in before 3 o'clock UK time. So, yeah, before 3 o'clock UK time. So if you bear with me, I'm going to, okay, actually, no, I'll do this after this meeting. Yeah, so it's fairly straightforward. Yeah, so Jay, you literally just put in your email address.
Discord username.
Okay, that's important then. So those of you who haven't done it yet, you will need to join Discord anyway. So if you look on the website, as I said before, it's lilhippo.io. I'll paste that into the chat again for anyone who may have just arrived. And from here, you will see his social media links and Discord. So if you don't...
How do you find out your username for Discord? Because I can't remember what I used to.
Well, you'll be creating an account rather than waste time. If you don't remember, if you've used Discord before when you don't remember it, just create a new one. Doesn't matter.
Albert, your username will also be on the bottom left-hand side of Discord.
Yeah. So, but I think Sean doesn't remember his login details. So, yeah, but if you are already in Discord, yeah, I mean that's me down there.
Hi, Albert. Can I ask a question, please?
Okay, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Hi. Thanks for what you're doing. It's Kemi here. I just wanted to ask. I've joined late, so if you've covered this, apologies. Right. Once you've got your NFT, how long are you guys holding it for? And are you selling it on OpenSea, or where are you selling them, or where do you plan to sell them?
All right. Yes, I have covered it. Right. So, but
Sorry.
I'll explain it very quickly. Yeah, I'll slap your wrist for being late. Right.
Sorry.
Right. So basically, what you do you have a MetaMask address already?
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, what you would do is log into your MetaMask. Okay. Once you're logged into your MetaMask, you then go to OpenSea.
Okay.
Make sure that you've gone to OpenSea.io and that you're not at a fake address. And when you're at OpenSea, you will see a wallet top right. And then you will connect your MetaMask wallet address, your MetaMask wallet.
Mm-hmm.
And well, mine's already connected at this stage, but it was, I don't know, sorry, it's not connected, yeah. Because basically, you know, because of the vulnerability that's been found on OpenSea, I always disconnect fully when I'm not using it. So basically, you're going to see this, connect wallet. And then your MetaMask is now linked to OpenSea. And then what will happen is once you've purchased your NFT, if you click on your profile, you can then see whatever you've purchased in there.
Oh.
Okay, so basically, yeah, you'll see whatever you've purchased in there. And then for security reasons, once you've done that, I mean, you'll be able to watch the recording again. So, but once you've made your purchase, to keep it safe so no one can hack in, because basically when you're in OpenSea, I don't know how the vulnerability is working, but people can see what you have inside your MetaMask wallet, however that hack is taking place. So it's important to do two things. One, log out when you finish doing whatever you're doing. And then two, on your MetaMask itself, you see the three dots, you click on it and you see connected sites. Now, depending on how long you've been using it, if you've got a list of connected sites, take a print screen in case you forget what you've been using, because you would want to connect again afterwards. Then you click on the bin to stop the connection. But as you saw just now, I was able to reconnect because OpenSea remembers my wallet address. And then after you've done that, because all that does is protect me from the hackers on OpenSea, but to give me overall protection, you make sure you click on your icon here and you lock it, which means you have to log into your MetaMask in order to use it again.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so going back to those of us who are going to be buying the NFT today, like I said, there's 6 hours left, and yeah, so yeah, it's straightforward. This bit is straightforward. Yeah, it's just a case of giving your email address, your Discord user ID, and your MetaMask wallet address. Just in case anyone here is really new, I'm just going to log back in again.
And that's the address that you asked me to copy.
Exactly, yeah. So you're going to, 1 second. So when you're logged into your MetaMask, make sure it says Ethereum mainnet, because some of you, depending on what you've been doing in the past, you may have other addresses within MetaMask that, you know, because you've got like the Binance Smart Chain and stuff like that. So make sure it says Ethereum mainnet, and you won't see your full wallet address here. So you click on that to copy it to your Windows clipboard, open a Word or text document and paste it. That will be your full wallet address. And then you would just paste your wallet address into here. So once you've got all the details, email, your Discord user ID, and your MetaMask wallet address, you submit, and then that will put you on the whitelist. Now, we all get nervous because we think, oh, did he get the message? So far, he's been good. Once you've submitted, you're safe. You will have the ability to buy the NFT at 3 o'clock this morning. And when you get to that stage, what you will see is, well, historically, what you will see, there's going to be a green button similar to this, and it will say mint your NFT or something like that. And when you click on it, you're going to see a long rectangular bar. On the left, it will say OpenSea. In the middle, it will say, I can't remember. And then there'll be a third, basically there'll be 3 buttons, the one that you need to focus on, it will say mint your NFT. So when you click on mint, yeah, so one will say OpenSea, one will say mint your NFT, and one will say Etherscan. That's basically, that's how you look at all Ethereum transactions, but that's going a bit technical, so you don't need to worry about that. So anyway.
Sorry, Albert.
Yeah.
Can you see my TV screen?
No, you're not. That's too small because I've got my shared screen on.
Oh,
What are you trying to show me?
because I've pasted in the I've filled out that form, I've pasted it, and it's got LilHippo NFT mint request. And it says, thank you. You are now confirmed to mint
That's
at a
correct.
1
You're
hour
done.
mining event.
That's fine. You're fine then. Yeah. So you're ready.
I don't have to do anything else.
No. All you need to do is wake up on time.
And
So
just make sure you got enough Ethereum in your MetaMask.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. I just need help
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah. Right. So what's I going to say now? Yeah. So yeah. So you were see it was say mint. As I said, everyone is limited. So I imagine that it's probably going to be limited to about 2 or 3 today. So you'll be able to buy about 2 or 3 LilHippos this evening.
And that's at $200 and something each.
Well, if the price is still the same. So I would suggest setting aside $400 to be on the safe.
Right, okay.
So how much are you making on these?
Well, it depends on if you're flipping or investing. So some people have been selling them quickly. I wouldn't recommend it, but some people have. So people have been selling it from $700 to $8,000. 8,000 being the last price that's been shown. I think that was yesterday. Someone sold one of theirs for $8,000. But the key to be aware of is that, don't forget, this isn't public yet, in the sense that he's created 10,000 NFT, similar to Bored Ape. So until they're all released, he's not going to kick in the marketing campaign. He runs a media company. For those who were late, he's based in LA, has connections in Hollywood. He did some of the marketing for the Fast and Furious. So unless you really need the cash, I wouldn't sell your NFT yet. I would wait until all 10,000 is sold. And even then, because if you think of like the Bored Ape ones, the people who made the real money are the ones that waited for a good 6 months to a year. Yeah, so personally, I have no intention of selling mine for a while, and if I do, I might maybe just sell one of them, but even then, that's not going to be just yet, because I'm going to make sure I cover my investment and some before I would sell it. I'm not going to rush to sell my ones. So yeah, some have sold, like I said, $700. There were a few sold for like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and then the highest price so far was a couple of days, 1 or 2 days ago. That was $8,000.
That's really good.
Yeah, and oh yeah, sorry, some of you don't even know what this is all about. Why I like this project is, if you read the website, what he's doing is, like I said, one, he wants the community to get a chance to get them before people give it. And two, the money is being used to help young people become financially literate and crypto literate. So, the proceeds that he's getting from it, he's putting it to a good use. So, I think it's an awesome project. So, I'm pretty confident he's got the support of celebrities in the background, and when that builds up momentum, I think it's going to be awesome. There's no guarantees. I'm not a financial advisor, but do your own research. And that's why I'm kind of saying, because some of the people in this room, we've already been talking since last week. If you just come in now, it's hard to, it may be a bit hard to fight FOMO. I'll let you advise yourselves, but there will be a chance to buy some next Monday as well. So don't panic too much. I've only got a couple of hours, take your time, you know, look into it, and then you've always got next week. But you know, that's down to your. Yeah. Anyone got any questions?
Just thank you for sharing. Thank you.
No, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Who was that who said that? Sorry.
Late Kemi.
Oh, Kemi, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, hi, Kemi. Yeah, hi. Yeah. No, seriously, you look into the project. I think it's an awesome project. And also, I highly recommend that you join the Clubhouse group, because when you talk to because he talks regularly, and you see the conversation back and forth between people, it's it's a really good project. I love it. You know, so I'm proud to have my NFTs, and I think it's an awesome project. So yeah, that's I think that probably, because I mean, I'm going to give Sean a bit of guidance on transfer. But I think unless anyone has any, or maybe is there anyone who doesn't know how to transfer Ethereum? Maybe I can.
Yeah, could you just go through it all, please?
Okay, give me a minute then, because I don't want you to see too much of my Coinbase account. So let me see what's visible, because I may or may not be able to share the screen. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm just going to drop out. I'll catch you a bit later, buddy.
Okay, all right, and good luck. Set your alarm clock.
I'll message you, mate.
Yeah, right. So good luck tonight. Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
Best, and thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Take care. Right. Give me a minute. 1 second. I just want to see what's visible. At the moment, you see the LilHippo website, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't have too much in here. Right, okay, 1 second. Right, 1 second. Right, okay, so I'm showing you how to do it if you've got a Coinbase account. Let me just check this 1 second. Okay, right. Okay, so this is my Coinbase account. Right, so yeah, I've got a couple of wallets here because I bought some crypto for my kids and a friend. So, right, okay. So if you're in your Coinbase, you're listening, Sean?
Yeah, I think my Ethereum is in Binance.
Okay, it's going to be similar. So whatever exchange you're using, you need to go to your portfolio. Okay. Okay, let me have a quick look. Let me see what I've got in my Binance. Bear with me. Because I might not have much in there. 1 sec. Bear with me. I've got 3 screens, so that's why you're seeing the dragging. So I'm just looking at another screen at the moment. 1 second. Okay, bear with me. Just need to do my. I hope you've got 2-factor authentication, by the way, Sean.
No.
That's asking for trouble. You need to set that up on your Binance. If you do, anyone who doesn't have that, you're asking for trouble. You must have proper security. Even when you have two-factor, it's not good enough if you're using SMS to authenticate when you log in. You must be using Google Authenticator or something similar. Otherwise, you're leaving yourself open to being hacked on Binance as well. Do
we just download Google?
You need to have, so when you log into your Binance, there'll be some security tab somewhere to enable two-factor authentication. It's very, very important to have that enabled. And similar to the MetaMask thing, when you set up your two-factor authentication, you would get like a QR code and a long number underneath it. You need to write down that number. I think it's about 30 characters long. It'd be a combination of letters and numbers. Make a note of that. The reason you do that is because once you set up your two-factor authentication, if you lose your mobile or it's stolen, you can't access your stuff on Binance. It is possible to get through to customer support, but I made that mistake once when I damaged my phone, and it took, I think it took about 2 weeks before I was able to access my Binance again. So it's very important that when you enable two-factor authentication, make sure you write down the recovery phrase to get back into Google Authenticator in case you lose your mobile or it's lost. Okay. Let me just find my mobile. One sec. Okay.
Sorry, can I just ask you this?
Yeah.
How do you retrieve your secret phrase on Google Authenticator? Because I've got it, but I don't even know how to find my secret phrase.
If you don't write it down at the time of creation, you won't be able to.
Jesus.
So, yeah, that's the thing. So what you would have to do, wherever you've got Google two-factor authentication, so long as you still know your login details for that site or exchange, you need to go back in again, disable two-factor authentication, and then you start the process again, and then you write down the new one, because each time you enable it, you're given a new code. So yeah, so if you still have access, but you haven't written down your backup, you need to go into Binance or wherever, disable it. So yeah, turn it off, then turn it back on again, and make sure you've made a note of whatever the code is.
So will Binance give me a code? Is that what you're saying, or from my Google Authenticator itself?
Yeah, so basically what you do, because when you're setting up two-factor authentication, there's a QR code, you point your mobile, and then it creates the account, doesn't it? But when you're doing that, below that QR code, there's a long number. You need, that's your recovery key. So if you don't make a note of that and something happens, you're stuffed. So yeah.
Oh, got you. So I need to go back and get that.
Yeah.
Just redo the old thing, so it will give me that long number. I should make notes of it.
Yeah. So disable the current one. So turn off two-factor. Start the process again to have a new one, and then make a note of that code. That's
the number at the bottom. I write it out. Thank you very much.
It'll be under the QR code. Yeah.
QR code. I always see, but I didn't know. Thanks.
Yeah, that's okay.
Albert?
Yeah.
Sorry, just a quick question. How do I find the rundown on Discord?
Right. So if you click on the link on the web page, so because that Discord will take you directly to Rundown themselves.
Okay, because I set up an account prior to that, and I've just put that on the registration form. So I just wanted to know how I find him once I've created an account.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you could do that. There's probably a way to search, but if you want to be paranoid and make sure you're on the right one, if you click on Discord, it will open Discord on your web browser. So even if you've got the app, it will open it on your web browser. Continue, and you will continue to Discord, log in with your details, and then wherever you've got your app, you will have Rundown links to your account already.
Okay. All right, thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. Let me just log into my Binance.
So doing Ocean Sea NFT, do I need to sign up with them as well?
Well, when you the way that I did it was I just, once I'm logged into my Binance, I just, once I'm linked in, once I'm linked into my MetaMask, you just go to OpenSea and you just click MetaMask, and then you're just linking your MetaMask to OpenSea. That's what I've been doing.
Right, because I haven't got an OpenMask. I've just signed up with MetaMask. I think I need to complete it. I've got done Discord.
Right, so make sure with your MetaMask, similar to the two-factor authentication, it's gonna give you 12-word recovery key. Make sure you write that down on a piece of paper.
Yeah, which I've done, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So once you've got your password and that, you can then, it would then take you to a stage to log in. And then once you're logged in, just go to OpenSea.io and then you link the two together.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, 1 second. Binance. Submit to. Oops, what's that? Try again. It may have timed out. Bear with me.
Right, it's telling me that it doesn't see my token.
So is that again?
It's told me it doesn't see my token. I need to fund my MetaMask.
Oh yeah, if you're creating it, you need to fund it with Ethereum. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let me try that again. It's not taking my.
I've got to do it from Coinbase.
Okay, right. Okay, I don't think I've got too much in there. Okay, right. So the way you do it from Binance is, so you can see my screen?
Yeah.
Right, so in Binance, you go to wallet. So top right, you can see wallet.
Yeah.
Go to fiat and spot.
Yeah.
From spot, you go to withdraw. So you see that tab there.
Yeah.
And then from withdraw, you're going to see the various cryptos. So you select Ethereum, ETH.
I don't have that.
It's definitely.
Can I search it?
No, there'd be a drop down. So, but yeah, you can search, but Ethereum should be near the top. Well, but you just do ETH. So as long as you're on the withdraw tab, you should see ETH.
It's not coming up.
You sure you're in the right place? So you go to wallet, fiat, and spot.
Hang on. Okay, withdraw crypto. Okay,
Yeah. And then you've got coin. If you look at my screen, you're going to see a list of.
Yeah.
Right. So once you select Ethereum, you're going to paste your MetaMask address into address.
Yeah.
And then for network, you need to make sure it's ERC20. So where you've got the address, and then below address you've got network. Select your network. Make sure it says ERC20.
Is that also for Coinbase as well?
Yes. So it's basically, you're doing the same thing, just a different layout.
Okay, yeah.
And then the amount. See, I can't go through the process because I'm not doing it now, but there'll be somewhere where you select the amount.
I think it's just below it.
Yeah.
And then you just click withdraw.
Yeah, so make sure you've got enough. So as I said, if I was you, depending on how many you want to buy, I would do a minimum $400 per NFT that you want to buy, maybe even 5 if you've got it. Like I said, you probably won't need it, but
I've only got
don't tell me
got,
this has been recorded. So
okay.
yeah,
So and then just hit withdraw then.
yes. Now, me personally, because I like to be paranoid, whenever where is that again? So you see when you've got the network, so you know I said about gas fees are variable. At the moment, gas fees are nice and low. That's about £12. So at the moment, gas fees aren't too bad. So if they stay like this, let's just say they're $300, you might only need $310, $320. But gas fees are unpredictable and you don't want to be caught short. And
it says $16 here.
Yeah, so yeah, whatever they may be. But now, even if it's $100 gas fee, based on the prices they're selling for, I don't care. Whatever the gas fee is, I'm going to pay it.
All right, fair enough. So do I just hit withdraw and that'll go straight to my MetaMask account?
Now, it's up to you, but personally, because this is the first time you're using it, whenever I send to a brand new address, I always do a small test amount. So personally, I always do like say $20, $30 equivalent value. I make sure that it goes into the wallet. It can take normally about 10 minutes, but give it time. Once you're happy that it has appeared, then you can feel safe to transfer the large amount. I never transfer to a brand new address the full amount. That's my way of being safe. So personally, especially because you're new to it, I would send a small amount, make sure you're happy that it works, then you can do the process again and send the rest.
I'm a gambling man.
Pardon?
I said I'm a gambling man.
Okay, but I gave you the right advice.
I know. I'm not gonna blame you.
Okay then.
So
yeah,
just hit withdraw and it's supposed to go to my MetaMask.
Yeah, so give it a while, and then it will appear in your MetaMask wallet, and then you're ready. So if you've already given your address to the LilHippo website, then you're basically ready, and all you have to do is make sure you're awake at 3 o'clock in the morning to do the final phase. Okay. Right, I am now at the stage of being hangry. I'm starving, so I'm going to run away unless anyone has a very quick question.
Albert?
Yeah.
Do I do the same thing if I'm withdrawing from Exodus?
Yeah, it's the same process. Yeah, it's the
Same process.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just look for the withdrawal tab and then like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So just to go over this quite quickly, I've opened up MetaMask and I've opened up Discord. Yeah. And so I've got to fund my MetaMask. Is there anything that I need to do once I've actually funded my MetaMask?
So once you fund your MetaMask, you need to be on the LilHippo website.
Which is Discord.
No, the website. So the Discord is to get before you do Discord, you need to go to LilHippo website. If you look on my screen.
Hold on a minute. Right, just because you sent us the link.
Yep.
All right. So, right. Okay. Yeah.
And then from there, you're going to see a yellow button that says how to mint LilHippo.
Yeah.
So from here, whatever Discord ID username you've given, you're going to put that in here.
Sorry, where do I put it?
Do you see the form that says mint request?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Sure.
It says I have to wait 12 hours.
Ah, yeah. That's always a possibility. Coinbase was quicker. So yeah, so if you don't have another option, you have to wait until next week.
Mm.
So who was I talking to? Was that
Val.
Yeah, so whatever your Discord ID is, put that in here if you're looking at my screen.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying. They've just got me doing something else.
But can you see my screen though? Because
I can.
yeah, so all you're going to need to do is put in your Discord ID here, your email address here,
Right. Okay.
and then your MetaMask wallet address you're going to put here, and then you just submit. So it's literally just those three things.
And my MetaMask wallet, I get it from.
When you go to your MetaMask, so if you watch what I'm doing at the top right,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to. It's quite slow to respond. So you see where it says, make sure it says Ethereum mainnet.
That's right. Yeah.
And you see where it says account.
Yeah.
Click on the two squares, copy to clipboard, and then you should be able to paste it directly into there. But if you want to know what it is, just open a text document, paste it into that first, and then you can paste it again into there,
Right,
and then you're ready.
right.
But you know, it's that's why it's good to join Discord and join the Clubhouse group, because there will be chatter and guidance close to the time as well. They're very, very helpful. So if you ask any questions, see, ask a question here, they will help you out.
Right.
And in the Clubhouse, there will be conversation well before 3 o'clock where people can ask questions directly then as well.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So the window's going to be 3 to 4 then?
Yes. In the past, it was a 2-hour window, but this time it's only a 1-hour window. Okay. Right. I'm going to run away now because I'm starving.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
I hope you all found this useful. I will do a recording. So if it's too late for you today, you can watch this recording afterwards for next week, next Monday.
All right. Cool. Well, thanks very much for all your help.
That's okay. All right. Have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Thank
Right.
you.
Thanks, Albert. Bye.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you going to put the recording in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I can do. Yeah. Feel free to remind me in case I forget. But yeah, I can put it in there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good evening, everyone.
See you.
Yeah,
Bye.
you too.
Bye.